Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Carlos Collects Comics, and I'm here with a quick new comic book day haul video for March 3rd, Wednesday, March 3rd. I had a chance to go to the LCS on Wednesday, yesterday, and grab a couple of my subscription books, but I also grabbed a few that were brand new. And I wanted to showcase those and tell you what I thought, what I think is worth picking up, and just showcase a couple of the books that I got. So the first one that I got was, obviously everybody has, I think, been talking about Brzkr, #1. I went ahead and just got what I think is the B cover. I got it because I got it for reading, and because the art wasn't half bad. I've heard mixed reviews about the story itself and the writing, but I wanted to go ahead and pick up a copy. I'm not buying into this one heavily. Didn't get multiple copies, didn't get multiple covers. I just got one copy for reading. Now, I may miss the boat on it, but it seems cool. And I'm really excited to see Keanu Reeves hooked up with Boom Studios and working alongside them for this creator-owned project. And I think it could be a massive hit, but just the amount of copies that were out there and the amount of covers that were out there and variations and everything, I just picked a cover that I liked and picked it up to read. And I think that's okay sometimes. We don't have to always get ourselves worked up looking for the hot new book and trying to get every copy of every cover and every ratio variant. It's just, it's impossible. And it can just add actually more stress to the hobby than there needs to be. One that I picked up that I didn't know about ahead of time, I hadn't seen anything about it, but I picked it up and I'm really glad that I did, that I wanted to showcase, was Nocterra, #1. So this is the A cover right here. And, I'll say right off the bat, I am a fan. This is the A cover. It's done by Tony Daniel. I'm a fan of Tony Daniel's artwork. I've been a fan of it for a while. I think it's a real clean, clear style that is comic book, but it's still very detailed, and I really enjoy it. So I picked it up, kind of being a fan. I knew Scott Snyder was a solid writer. He's written a lot of good stuff. I've read a lot of it. And so I was interested in this because, it's an independent and it's a creator-owned project. It's not a superhero project. And I was really, really impressed with it. I thought it was a strong debut issue. It's a dystopian future piece, with mutated monsters, and drives through the night, kind of a little bit of Pitch Black combined with Mad Max and The Matrix. And I thought, there was just a lot of neat stuff going on in it. Great, strong female character, and some really cool, mysterious supporting characters, including the villain that I'm very, very intrigued by. You'll have to read it for yourself. I'm not going to say more about it, but I just thought it was a really neat concept for a villain. I really like his design. I really like that he was only in the last couple pages, but really cool, got my attention, and I'm really looking forward to issue 2. And that's what I look for most with a debut issue is, am I anticipating what's coming next? Am I asking questions? Am I waiting to read what's coming next? So I do recommend picking up a copy of Nocterra. You should, if they're readily available, you should be able to find them. I also did, Boss Logic is another one that I'm a big fan of. He started out doing fan art, computer-generated fan art. Well, he did the cover D, I think. And this is just a stunning cover. It's just beautiful. And he does a lot of this photoreal stuff. And so I saw that on the stand. It just jumped out at me. And, I wasn't going to go all in on Nocterra. I might go back and grab a couple more copies, but I wasn't going to go all in and because it had like 7 or 8 different covers, and then it had ratio variants and all that stuff. And I didn't want to get that deep down that rabbit hole, but I do highly recommend you picking up a copy of it. That's my big recommend for this week. I'm going to show you some more, but Nocterra, #1, is the one that I suggest you go get. America Chavez, she's got a new series. Sorry, it's Made in the USA. So, Marvel's putting a lot of eggs in America Chavez's basket. They're pushing her forward as a character. And as you know, I'm big on Hispanic superheroes, so I will generally give more attention and stick around longer for a Hispanic superhero than I might other ones. You know, I wish they had done something with the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, but, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm happy to check it out and see what it looks like. The interior art looks okay. Haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. This one has also made a lot of buzz. Eniac #1. This is the Bad Ideas debut issue for their debut comic title. Their thing is that they're only making 2 prints. This is the not first print, so there'll be, I don't know, millions, well, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands printed of these eventually if it goes well, but they're just going to keep printing them, no variants or anything. The white lettered one is the white letter one. This is black, but the white lettered one is the first print, and those were sold out at my LCS, and because I didn't get to go early, so you know, it's fine. I went ahead and just got this because I wanted to read it and check it out. I'm intrigued by it. You know, the concept doesn't seem too novel or brand new, but it's got solid art. Seems like it's got decent writing, and so I'm intrigued. Call me intrigued. And I'm looking forward to seeing issue #2. So I'll stick around for at least #2. All right, another big one is Batman #106. I got the A cover, which I think is a really nice cover, and then the B cover, which was done by George Jimenez. He's the guy who's been doing the 1:25 ratio variants that you see, the design variants that you've seen. And he did this, and it's really worth looking at. It is a wraparound cover design with every character ever for the Batman universe. And here's the back of it. You can see him. So it's a pretty cool one. This is the debut of, I think it's Miracle Molly is her name, of a new character. But I wasn't really as interested in that. I really am a fan of James Tynion. So I was wanting to pick it up and see what he's going to do with it, picking up from Future State. Last but not least is Star Wars High Republic #3. All right, this has been an interesting story. I'm liking what I'm seeing and where it's going, and I'm continuing to pick it up myself. I encourage you to pick it up. The 3rd prints of #1 are readily available. There's tons of #2s and #3s around, so you can still pick up on the story and get a feel for it, and then decide if you want to invest in a first print. And I was fortunate enough to get all of the covers for first print and all the ratio covers for the first print of issue 1, and I'm enjoying it. I'm a Star Wars fan, so I'm really enjoying it, and I'm liking seeing what they're doing with it. You know, and I really want to see them explore and expand the universe. But it's neat to see something new and original with Jedis back in there, and it just kind of continues to help, expand the universe with what The Mandalorian started, meaning, getting stuff away from the Skywalker family and saga, and that's always good. So I hope you enjoyed. This was a super quick video. I just wanted to make sure and knock it out and get it out there and get my recommendations out there. There's a lot of other comics. I'd love to hear what you picked up this week at your LCS in the comments section below. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. If you're a friend and a brand new subscriber, thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind hitting that like button. And then if you haven't subscribed yet, check it out. I'd love to have you along for the ride. I have already recorded material for like 4 or 5 other videos, and I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. And I'm looking forward to just continuing to share my love of the hobby with you. So this is Carlos Collects Comics, and it's been great to hang out with you for the past few minutes. All right, I'll see you later.